All right. Where was I? Where was I? 50 rand. Okay, yeah. We're calculating the new marginal income, right? So that's 120 minus 84. That gives you, okay, 120 minus 84, 36. And then the output, remember the output was 40,000. It has increased by 20%. It was 40,000 before, 40,000 multiplied by 1,2 because it has increased by 20%, right? So 40,000 multiplied by 1,2 gives us 48,000. So that's our new output, 48,000. Right, so what becomes, calculator, 120 multiplied by 48,000 gives us here 5,760,123. And then 84 multiplied by 48 gives you here 4,032. And then 36 multiplied by 48,000 gives you 1,078,000. And then our fixed cost, they're going to change with 1.6 before. And then we're going to add 380,000. 380,000. So 1.6 plus 380,000. And that is going to give us here 1,980,123. So that becomes our fixed cost. And then we subtract that from the marginal income. And we make a loss. So in short, proposal number A is we are going to make an operating, this is a loss, an operating loss of 200 and what? 252,000. Did I lose anyone?
Yeah.
Okay, so everything is fine. So let's go to proposal number 2, because remember, the question said, what is the expected total marginal income and net profit or loss if each of the proposals is adopted? So proposal 2, so we do the same thing. We create the same table. We just have different values. Just delete this. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, let me see. All right. So the second proposal, what does it say? It says here, involves a 10% reduction in the selling price. So we're saying 120 multiplied by 0.9 because it's a 10% reduction in the selling price. So 120 plus 0.9, that gives you 108, right? And fixed selling overheads will reduce by 240,000. So our overheads, they were 1.6 before, and we reduced them by 240. And then the sales is expected to increase by 48,000. So we now have 48,000 in terms of our sales. Everything else remains the same. So here we still have got our 70, and therefore it's 108 minus 70, which gives us 38 here. And then we've got 48 here, 48 there, 48 there. So 108 multiplied by 48,000 gives us 5,184,000. And then 70 multiplied by 48,000 gives us 3,360,000. And then 48,000 multiplied by 38 gives us 1,824,000. And then this one here, we saw for that one, 1.6 million minus 240. That gives us 1,360. It's equals to 1,360,123. We subtract that from the profit that we have made, 184,000, and that gives us an operating profit of 464,000, sorry. So proposal number 2 gives us an operating profit. So which means it is a good proposal for us to implement as a what? As an organization. It is a good proposal for us to implement as an organization. So that's how you would have answered question 4.1.2. Any issues? Any questions? I think it's straightforward, right? Okay, let's go to the next question. What is the break-even value using the marginal income ratio if proposal A is implemented? All right. So remember, break-even value is equals to fixed costs divided by marginal income ratio. Right? And then marginal income ratio is equals to our sales minus our variable costs divided by our sales. Right? Or our price. You can make it a price. Right? So this is going to be equals to under proposal what? A. Did the price change under proposal A? No. So it's going to be 120 minus the cost changed under proposal A. Remember, they became 84, right? Divided by 120. Right? So 120 minus 84 divided by 120 gives us 0.3. So therefore, our break even is going to be equals to 16 million. Oh, sorry. Is there a change? There's a change in the. All right, let's do it this way. Remember, it says if proposal A is adopted, and under proposal A, our fixed costs changed by 380. 380,123 divided by 0.3. Right? So 16 million plus 380
divided by 0.3
divided by 0.3 gives us a sales value, break-even value of 6,600,000. So that's 1.1.3. Straightforward. Right. We go to question 4.2. Use the information provided below to answer the questions that follow independently. Okay? What does it say? What prices does areas have to charge for each unit of the product to break even if all 100,000 units are sold? Oh. So this one now is the one that should only be difficult for you. This question is the only question that I expect you to struggle a little bit with, right? Sales less variable costs equals to marginal income less fixed costs equals to operating profit. Right, so what is the question saying? It's saying break even. That's the first clue. Your first clue is break even on this question, right? So any question that comes and asks you about the price, if it's asking you about the price, you start at the bottom. Remember, we're starting at the top initially, but you now start at the bottom. For you to get the price, you start at the bottom. So what is supposed to be my operating profit? If he says in order to break even, which means my operating profit is what? It's zero. Because I've been asked to break even. And we know that break even means my operating profit is zero. So it means here I fill in this and put zero. Right. What are my fixed costs? I already know what my fixed costs are according to the what? To the information below, which is total fixed costs. How much? 560,000. So I come here and indicate my total fixed cost to be 560,000. Right? Because I'm already told what they are. So what is my marginal income? Remember, operating profit, or let me put it this way. If I say marginal income minus fixed costs, right? I get the operating profit. Is this correct? Are we together here? This one, I need you to follow me, guys. Are we together?
Yes, we are.
Yes, James.
No, it's fine, right? So my marginal income, I don't know. So marginal income minus 560 is equals to my operating profit of what? Of zero.
Oh,
Solve the
zero.
equation. Right. So marginal income is equals to 0 plus 560, which is equals to 560. So I can come over here and put 560. Right. So now I have my marginal income is 560. Remember, I'm told how many units are sold. How many units are sold? 100,000 units.
1,000 units.
Yes. So which means I can calculate the marginal income per unit, right? Because I have the units, I can calculate the marginal income per unit, right? So my marginal income per unit is going to be what?
560
560 divided by
minus
100,000 units.
divide
And then I get what?
by James.
I get 5.60. I'm just double checking my things here so that I make sure I've not made any funny
Yes,
mistakes.
it's 5.6.
Yes, 5.60, right? What about my variable costs? What are my variable costs? You already told me it's 120. So my variable cost is what? It's 120. Now, remember, if I say price minus variable costs, I get the what? The marginal income, right?
Yes.
Price, I don't know. So I'm going to say here, price minus 120 is equals to 5.60. Then it's an equation. Solve for the equation, right? So price is equals to 5.60 plus 120. And then I get 125.60. So that becomes my price here, 125.60. That's the price at which I should sell the units. So this is the only one where I expect you guys to struggle a little bit. But like I said, you start from the bottom going upwards, work it backwards. You will get to the price at the end of the what? At the end of the day. Right. Question 4 point. Is that a question? Sorry?
No.
That's fine. So question 4.2.2, if Aries decides to own a selling price of 160 and there's a profit objective of 400,000, what sales volume is required? So we already know this one, right? Sales volume, or sales volume means units. Sales volume means units. It's not value, it's volume. So it's units, right? Is equals to fixed costs plus target profit divided by the marginal income per unit or the contribution per unit.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So sales volume is equals to, what is our fixed cost? 560 plus our target profit of 400,000 divided by our marginal income per unit, which is going to be what? 160 minus 120, because we are told that the price is going to be that, right? So sales volume is equals to 560 plus 400,000, which is 960, divided by 160 minus 120, that's 40. So we get here 24,000. Right. So that becomes our what? Our units. That becomes our units that we are going to sell as a what? As an organization, right? So that's how you do cost volume profit analysis. That's how you conduct cost volume profit analysis. Any questions? All right. If there are no questions, then
No questions.
all right. So like I said, I'm requesting if we can meet on Tuesday. If we can meet on Tuesday, that would be good. We can maybe cover one of the other topics on Tuesday. Did we do capital budgeting? Unit number 7, did we do that one?
Uh-uh.
No, we don't. Okay, it's fine. So for unit
No.
number 7, capital budgeting, I'm going to send you guys a video recording. I'm going to send you guys just soon after this lecture because I have a video recording for this one. So I'll send you for capital budgeting. It's a straightforward topic. I'll send you a video recording for that one. Then when we meet on Tuesday, we can do
Okay.
any topic other than that one because that one, it can take quite a lot of time. So I think a video recording, you can watch it during the week. So when we meet on Tuesday, maybe we can do unit 6. We can do unit 6, relevant costs and revenues for decision making. All right.
James, quick question. Hi.
Yes. Hello.
Hello. I'm looking at my physical module guide, and on the table of contents, it only goes up to Unit 6. Are you seeing Unit 7 on the digital
Oh,
one? Because I don't have a Unit
no,
7.
no, 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 sorry. What I just
Mine also
highlighted,
doesn't have.
just highlight the top. Maybe they removed it. Maybe I'm using an old study guide. Maybe they removed it. What are the units? Just highlight to me the
Yeah,
names of units as you go down.
sure. It's Unit 1, Financial
Mhm.
Management Important Concepts.
Okay.
Unit 2 is Introduction to Budgeting. Unit 3 is Working Capital Management. Unit
Mhm.
4 is Finance Sourcing.
Mhm.
Unit 5 is the CVP, Cost Volume Profit.
Mhm.
And Unit 6 is relevant costs and revenues for decision making.
Oh, that's good. So it's fine. So we are good to go there. No, there's the old study guide had got unit number 7, which is capital budgeting. It's quite a long topic. So I think the lecturer decided to remove it from your syllabus. So it's fine. So we don't need to cover that. So that's okay. So
Okay.
when we meet, we then do unit 6 on Tuesday. We do relevant costs and revenues for decision making. That's what we'll be doing on Tuesday
Okay.
when all right. So I believe that we make sure that will be the last one. It means that we would have covered everything if we do unit number 6. Because I was worried that we have 2 topics, but if we only have 1 left, then we're good to go. All right.
Okay.
I think it's good. So let's meet on Tuesday, guys. It will be a little bit early. Sorry for that, but it will have to be a little bit early. Maybe 5 or 6 o'clock. If that's manageable, maybe we can do 6 o'clock. Because I have other lectures in the evening, so I'll try to make it a little bit early. Maybe 6 o'clock. We just quickly meet. We go through. It's a very straightforward topic. There isn't much to it. just straightforward, but we just go through it together so that at least if you can't attend, there will be a recording for it.
Okay.
All right.
Please share the recordings, James. James.
All right. I'll send it through right now.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you, James.
See you at 7:30 for economics.
Yebo. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.